Picture this: Barry from Birmingham, bags packed with dodgy British chocolates, ready for a long-awaited trip to Munich for an early Christmas with his daughter. He's been looking forward to this for months, dreaming of Bavarian markets and festive reunions. But instead of raising a stein in a cozy Munich pub, Barry finds himself stuck in a drafty airport terminal, staring at a wall of cancelled flights, his plans melting away faster than snow on a radiator. He's not alone. Across the UK, Germany and Spain, thousands of travellers are stranded by a monster snowstorm, their journeys abruptly frozen in time. Europe's been hit by a blizzard so fierce it's as if the Ice Age has returned for a dramatic sequel, one nobody asked for. What should be simple journeys have turned into survival sagas, with every step outside a test of patience and endurance. Snow looks lovely on a Christmas card, but in real life, it's a fluffy menace that brings everything to a grinding halt. Roads, airports, even entire cities, business meetings, romantic getaways, Barry's chocolate mission, none of it matters to the snow. Plans big and small are swept aside. The entire transport network is frozen and chaos reigns. Planes are grounded, trains delayed, and highways gridlocked. It's November 27th, 2025, and the Great White Standstill has officially begun, catching everyone off guard. From Scotland to Spain, cars are stuck, planes are grounded, and trains, well, we'll get to those. No one is going anywhere fast. This isn't just bad weather, it's a full-scale winter assault, with emergency services stretched to their limits and travellers left shivering in terminals. Europe's been caught off guard, and the festive season is now quite literally on ice. Holiday plans are frozen, and the spirit of the season is buried under drifts. Let's dive into the mess and see just how deep the chaos goes. The snow doesn't care about your plans, your deadlines, or your dreams. It just falls and falls and falls, with no end in sight. Welcome to the Great White Standstill, a winter event that's rewriting the rules of travel and daily life across Europe. Let's see how Europe is coping. Spoiler alert, not well. The struggle is just beginning. Airports, usually buzzing with life and energy, are now transformed into vast, chilly waiting rooms, echoing with the sound of rolling suitcases and distant announcements. The usual excitement of travel has been replaced by a cold, uneasy silence. Where hope goes to die? Heathrow and Gatwick, crippled by the relentless snow and ice. Hundreds of flights cancelled, leaving thousands stranded and desperate for answers. You can't just brush snow off a jet. De-icing is painstakingly slow, and runways keep vanishing under fresh snow. Every time a path is cleared, another flurry erases the effort. Even Munich Airport, usually a model of German efficiency, is shut down completely. Frankfurt's barely running, with only a handful of flights making it out. Air traffic control is a frozen Rubik's Cube, rerouting, delaying, cancelling thousands of flights. Controllers are working overtime, but the puzzle keeps changing with every snowstorm. Even sunny Spain isn't spared from this winter chaos. Madrid's airport is iced over, and the authorities are scrambling to keep up, battling conditions they rarely face. Black ice on runways is a nightmare for pilots and ground crews, and tourists expecting sun are now stuck in snow, shivering in shorts and sandals. The domino effect is brutal. One cancelled flight in London means chaos in Rome, Paris and beyond, as schedules unravel across the continent. Crews end up in the wrong country, unable to get home or to their next assignment, adding to the confusion. Luggage piles up everywhere, with bags going missing or arriving days late, creating a logistical nightmare for airlines and passengers alike. Terminal floors become makeshift camps, with families huddled together and frustration the only thing in the air. People try to sleep, but the uncertainty keeps them awake. The European air network is in meltdown, with delays and cancellations rippling from city to city, country to country, and the storm's only just begun. Meteorologists warn that more snow and ice are on the way, promising even greater disruption. If you're flying, good luck. Patience and warm clothes are your best friends right now. The airports are now Europe's coldest hotels, with travelers bundled up and trying to make the best of a bad situation. And nobody's checking out soon. For now, everyone is stuck waiting for a break in the weather and a chance to finally take off. Think airports are bad? Try the roads. The M62 in the UK is now a frozen car park, lorries blocking lanes, drivers stranded for hours. Germany's autobahns, normally speedways, are shut down by relentless snow. Spain's mountain roads are impassable, with drivers unprepared for ice and chaos. Lorry drivers, the lifeblood of supply chains, are stuck, meaning empty supermarket shelves could be next. The road network is Europe's circulatory system, and right now it's frozen solid. The snowstorm has brought everything to a standstill. Maybe the train then? Not so fast. In Britain, snow and ice freeze the points and power lines, trains are cancelled or crawling. Germany's Deutsche Bahn, usually clockwork, is humbled. High-speed ice trains can't handle the drifts. Spain's AVE network is hit too, especially in the mountains. Even the best rail tech can't beat nature. Commuters are stranded, refunds and apologies are cold comfort. The promise of reliable rail? Broken. In this storm, every form of transport is defeated. The snow wins every time, and passengers are left out in the cold. This isn't just about travel. Normal life is frozen. Schools are closed, parents juggling work and snowed-in kids. Deliveries, post, rubbish collection, all disrupted. In rural areas, people are cut off, relying on neighbours to get by. The festive season is on hold, plans and dreams buried under snow. The snowstorm has put life itself on pause. How are governments coping? 3 styles, 1 disaster. The UK always surprised by winter, scrambling gritters and hoping for the best. Germany, disciplined, methodical, but even their Winterdienst is overwhelmed. Spain calling in the army because local resources can't cope. Each country is learning the same lesson. Nature is still the boss. Technology and planning only go so far. This week, winter is in charge, and everyone's playing catch-up. The snow doesn't care about your plans. It just keeps falling. To truly understand the chaos of a blizzard, you have to listen to the people caught in its grip. Their voices echo through the frozen terminals and snow-bound platforms, each one telling a story of disruption, hope, and resilience. Sarah, a student stuck on a train to Scotland, shares her frustration. "We're just sat here in the cold, no info. I just want to get home." Her words capture the uncertainty and discomfort felt by thousands, shivering in carriages with no clear end in sight. Across Europe, the frustration is universal. Transport companies can't keep up or communicate. Delays stretch on for hours, sometimes days, and the lack of information only adds to the tension. People huddle around screens, hoping for updates that rarely come. Klaus, a German lorry driver, waits patiently in his cab. "The snow is very deep. I have food and water. I will wait. Better to be safe." For some, patience is the only option, as roads disappear beneath drifts and the world outside grows quieter. In Spain, where snow is rare, some see novelty, snapping photos and marveling at the transformation. Others, unprepared, feel a creeping fear as familiar streets become treacherous and cold. Maria, elderly and isolated, voices her worry. "I can't get out. My son can't reach me. I'm worried. It is very cold." For the vulnerable, the blizzard brings not just inconvenience, but real danger and loneliness. Social media is full of snowmen and stranded selfies, but behind the jokes and viral posts is real anxiety. People try to keep spirits up, but the uncertainty weighs heavily. And Barry? Still in the terminal, queuing for water. "Missed my flight, daughter's worried, chocolate's melting. But you've got to laugh, haven't you?" His humor is a thin shield against the stress, but it helps. His mix of despair and humor sums up the mood, stranded, but still hoping for a good story to tell when it's all over. Laughter, even if weary, is a way to cope. The blizzard has united Europe in frustration, resilience, and a bit of gallows humor. Strangers become companions, sharing snacks, stories, and support. Everyone's waiting for a break in the clouds, scanning the sky for any sign of change, hoping for the first hint of blue, and hoping to get home, to warmth, to family, to normal life. Each update brings a surge of hope or disappointment. The human spirit endures even when the trains don't. People share blankets, stories, and encouragement, finding comfort in community. For now, it's all about patience. Waiting becomes an act of endurance, a test of nerves and kindness, and maybe sharing a sad chocolate bar, a small gesture that means a lot when the world outside is frozen. The snowstorm has made everyone a survivor and a storyteller. Each delay, each challenge becomes part of a shared narrative. These are the voices of the blizzard, each face, each voice, a testament to endurance and hope, each one, a snapshot of a frozen Europe, a continent paused by nature's force, each one waiting for the thaw, for movement, for life to resume. Until then, the snow keeps falling, blanketing everything in silence and uncertainty, and the stories keep coming, as long as the blizzard holds Europe in its icy embrace. Experts call it a perfect storm. Arctic air meets southern moisture and Europe gets buried. Dr. Schmidt, climate scientist. We can't blame one storm on climate change, but extreme events are becoming more common. Transport analysts say the system's too fragile, no slack, so one storm brings collapse. Safety experts urge, don't travel unless you must, and if you do, be prepared. Travelers are learning new skills, queuing, finding power sockets, sleeping on chairs. The best advice? Share info, help each other, keep your sense of humor. We're all in the same frozen boat. Shouting won't melt the snow. Kindness and patience are the best travel hacks, and maybe a warm pair of socks. Is there hope? The forecast says yes. Snow easing, temperatures rising. The cleanup will take days, not hours. Airports and roads face a monumental backlog. If you're traveling, patience is your best friend. Major routes will clear first, but rural areas may stay blocked. The thaw brings new risks, flooding and ice. Stay informed, be prepared, and above all, be patient. This storm has shown nature's power and our vulnerability, but as the clouds break, there's a sense the worst is over. Barry, last seen on a coach to Munich, 20 hours to go, but moving at last. His chocolates survived, so did his spirit. The great White Standstill is ending. Europe will thaw, and life will resume. Until the next storm.